For more than 4 decades, John Travolta has endured losses and pressures that might have broken many people, facing grief not all at once but slowly and repeatedly, often striking those closest to his heart. Now in his early 70s, there is a noticeable shift in how he speaks, works, and carries himself, quieter, more reflective, leaving friends, family, and fans sensing emotions he rarely voices. Born on February 18, 1954, in Englewood, New Jersey, the youngest of 6 children, Travolta grew up in a modest household where money was limited but creativity flourished. His father managed a tire business while his mother, Helen, a former actress and drama teacher, filled their home with music, rehearsals, and performance energy. For young John, performing became both refuge and identity, especially as school life proved difficult due to bullying, awkwardness, and a stutter that made him self-conscious. Encouraged by his mother, he discovered confidence on stage, eventually dropping out of high school at 16 to pursue acting in New York, where he struggled financially but remained determined. His early success was overshadowed by tragedy when his first serious love, actress Diana Hyland, died of cancer in 1977, leaving him devastated just as his career was rising. Soon after, his mother also died of breast cancer, compounding grief during the peak of his fame with films like Grease and Saturday Night Fever. Despite global adoration, he privately battled sorrow, using work as structure and distraction. Stability seemed to arrive when he married actress Kelly Preston and embraced fatherhood, yet challenges returned when their son Jet, who had significant health issues including seizures, died tragically at 16. Travolta later admitted the loss nearly broke him, describing a period where life felt directionless and grief was intensified by relentless media attention. Over time, the birth of his younger son Benjamin brought renewed purpose, symbolizing continuation rather than replacement. Another profound blow came in 2020 when Kelly Preston died after a private battle with breast cancer. Travolta stepped back from public life to focus on family, emphasizing that grief is deeply personal and requires space. Since then, observers have noticed subtle changes. He works selectively, speaks less about fame, and appears focused on simplifying life. The deaths of close friends like Olivia Newton-John and Kirstie Alley added further emotional weight, yet he responded with calm acceptance rather than public anguish. Recently, even death hoaxes about him have been met with quiet corrections instead of outrage, suggesting a man less concerned with public perception. At this stage, Travolta seems less driven by career validation and more by peace, presence, and family. Having lost his first love, his mother, his son, his wife, and several close friends, he remains resilient yet visibly shaped by decades of grief. Whether he is preparing for a final personal chapter or simply protecting his hard-earned peace is unclear, but his journey reflects endurance, adaptation, and a lifelong effort to balance public success with deeply private sorrow.